After I'm dead, I wouldn't need data, so like might as well give someone else. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Haliza. I'm 23 and this is my fiance.
Hi, I'm Shukri and I'm also 23.
Hi, I'm Charlene.
And I'm Charlotte.
And we're both 22 years old this year. So yeah, we are sisters.
Okay.
I mean, like very clearly
Yes.
from all the adventures we've had, we've done like almost indoor skydiving. We've done a lot of water sports that we are not very skilled at.
Yeah, moving forward is also going to be our motto, making sure we live life to the fullest.
Yeah, just enjoy and have fun because who want a boring life, basically.
You both chose 4.
So I think I chose 4 because I think I'm doing what I wanted to do since young. As in what I'm doing uni now. Yeah, so I'm kind of achieving my childhood dreams as well. And also I've also managed to like do some stuff that I enjoy doing now in my free time, which is mainly helping out at this dog shelter, which is something I really wanted to do since young.
Yeah, I think I chose number 4. So because I think so far, I feel like I've been trying a lot of new things trying to step out of my comfort zone, which I didn't really do when I was younger. So I think it's a change from the past, and it's something that I always wanted to try, like see what I'm good at or see what I'm really interested in. So I think, yeah, but I think I can do better, so I didn't give myself a 5
There
are a lot of areas that I've not explored as well. So I think a 4 is a good choice.
Yeah.
End of life plans. Oh, wow. I think I'll be like, this is mine. I'm quite neutral about it. My end of life would mean like, me having grandkids already. So that's about like 60 years in the future. Yeah, I don't know. But I would picture how the end of my life would be, and like what I would want my kids and grandkids to inherit from me.
Of course, end of life planning would have to involve us doing our very best to ensure our current life is as stable as it can be. So we are working hard to build a very good, strong foundation so that post our lives, anyone coming after us will be as comfortable as they can be. And of course, we wouldn't want to make things difficult for them in any way. So we have thought about it quite a bit.
I don't know. Okay, that's 2. I chose 2 this time around because I mean, I did think about my end of life plan, but I didn't really like discuss, So it's like all in my head like I just think about it, but I don't really like internalize and just do more research about it. Because I think we are still 22. I mean we're not exactly very young also but at the same time I think we still have a lot of things to do in the present. So I didn't really spend too much time thinking about our future.
I think I chose 4 because sometimes when you dream about who's going to come at your funeral and who's going to say what at your funeral, it's quite interesting as well. So I thought about it, and I also thought of like what kind of funeral I want. I guess it's almost end of life thing. It's more towards like the end, not the end of life part. A lot of people don't really think about organ donation as the first part when they think of end of life.
The stuff that we talk about is more like, during the process, like you are like
Correct.
maybe unconscious, or like what should the family members be doing, and
Like
how
the resuscitation and the life support, but not really the organ donation part.
Yeah.
It's like a no-brainer for us.
Yeah.
Definitely for us, we are very for donating after we have passed on, because after I'm dead, I wouldn't need data, so like might as well give someone else. Yeah.
Personally, I believe that people our age, we've grown up without the stigma of organ donation, mainly because the technology is fairly new, but being born into it normalizes it.
4. I choose 4.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't really see like donating organ as like loss to your physical integrity kind of thing. So I think I'm totally fine with it.
We have had like random conversations about like what was that thing? I mean, we have donated blood, but then you wanted to donate your what?
Or the bone marrow.
Yeah, you wanted to donate your bone marrow. That's not really organ donation, but we have talked about organ donation, afterlife, and yeah, we are both for it.
Yeah.
I think
We kind of did,
yeah,
like, but not really in depth lah. We were saying that it's definitely easier to discuss this like now that you are here in the world compared to like when you pass on, then your family members like, wow, what if like one family member think that actually it's okay to donate, but the other family a bit more maybe doesn't really trust that is what you really want.
Yeah, usually we have random conversations triggered by what we see on the news, on social media. The first time I brought it up was when I saw Selena Gomez. She had a
Kidney
friend.
transplant.
Yeah, she had a friend do a kidney transplant for her, and that really got me thinking. Like, would I donate my kidney to a friend?
Then we started talking about how it would be like after we die, and it's a pretty clear-cut choice for us, you know.
Yeah.
So I would say it's not much of a conversation because we believe it's one of the ultimate forms of giving back. So we really believe in that. So that's what it was basically centered around.
maybe once in a while, like when situation, maybe watch those kind of drama whereby people are in life support for very long, and then the whole family has some kind of argument. Then we will like discuss like, oh, actually I think maybe should not be so long. Maybe can cut short a bit.
Most definitely.
I think it really is important to have these conversations, especially with loved ones, your partner, and also like, with your aging parents, because my parents, they are in their 60s and, never know when they're going to go. So I think it is important to talk to them about it because like in our religion, it is important to give back as well. It is a highly debated topic in our religion, but I think Islam agrees with organ donation after death.
So essentially, we follow various rulings. So of course, this wasn't, the technology wasn't there when the laws of Islam were written down. However, scholars have debated, they've argued that, you know what, you have to do everything you can to keep people alive. You have to make sure they do not suffer. So in our religion, it is permissible, especially from the rulings from MUIS. So Singaporean Muslims do not have to worry about it. However, it is not talked about enough. So maybe those from the older generations, they may not feel as, they may feel that it may be unnatural, having someone else's organs in your body or vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's very important to talk to those from the older generation about it.
I think it's quite important because I know that for the organ donation, there's like a certain time frame whereby it's the best time for for them to do the organ transplant, right? So sometimes if there's such dilemma in place, and the doctors, they really need to go on with the procedures, then sometimes I think the family members, they will feel they feel even more distressed because like of the time frame, and they really have to accept that their loved one is gone, and they still have to come at the pressure of like them removing the organs from their body to donate within a short time frame, when sometimes they want to like spend the last few moments with their loved ones.
I'm very sure, like, going out onto the street, you ask people our age or anyone itself, have you thought about end-of-life planning? Chances are they're going to say no. But planting this question deep, posing it to them quickly allows them to think about, okay, what do I would want to do with my life? Even though their answer could be a resounding yes, still important for them to think about it early on in life.
Yeah, and like, I didn't really think much about end-of-life planning, like down to the details, like I said previously. But I think like now, after I get back, I might be like, okay, you know what, need to get down to the details.
I think we should raise it up to our parents and then like to discuss lah. I mean, just now I got like ask my mom a bit lah, but we didn't really talk in depth, just tell her what is this about. But I think maybe following this is a good chance for us to discuss about it. Like, I mean, technically we are all under this like HOTA already, right?
Yeah.
So like I think it's more about discussing like, oh, we are really okay with it, and like we really don't mind like donating our organs. Yeah, and then hopefully knowing that that's our wish, right? They can respect our decision and then just move on from there. So that, I mean, the
There's
process
one less thing to think about,
definitely.
like, at the end.
There's definitely like a lot of doubts when it comes to organ donation. So read up more about it and then make your make your decision, because don't make your decision on like things you've heard from your friends or like the past stigmas that your parents told you about it.
Even before explaining about the HOTA, there should be a discussion on the benefits of organ transplant, how it can benefit your fellow countrymen and women, and how it will help to improve the quality of life for everyone around you.
When you discuss with them is quite important, because cannot be like, oh, you're going to visit your relative in the hospital, suddenly discuss, then wow, a bit inappropriate. I feel like doesn't have to be a perfect, or might just be a bit in a better setting where like everybody is feeling more okay to discuss about it, and where like they are more open and willing to share.
So I think actually in this period when everybody's still healthy, right, it's a good chance for us to bring up to our parents, instead of like when maybe they're a bit older and then their health is not as good, then you discuss. So sometimes they may think like, oh, are you like, you know, it's like not appropriate, the timing is not appropriate. So it's good to discuss when everybody's still young and healthy.
Yeah, which I think is the main goal lah. It's like when you're healthy, then when you think about it, right, then it's like you realize that actually life is very short. So you should like just, future is so uncertain, right? Then when you discuss about it, at the same time it can motivate you to actually, you know, work harder in the present, you know, and then plan for your future so that it can lead a fulfilling life yourself. So I think maybe tonight we can discuss. Yeah, sounds